What's up, y'all? It's your back again with another second channel video, and today we got a story time. Story time, story time, story time, real life stories time. We need to work on that intro song. This is the story of when my youth leader beat the shit out of me. Oh my God. Warning, these stories are real life stories. I can't take back those times. They've happened. I'm sorry, but I'm just throwing myself out there, and hopefully we can all learn some things from these, because I definitely have. Anyways, here we go. Some of you guys know already that when I was like around 15 years old, I've gotten saved. So let's go back to that time. I got saved by the dear Heavenly Lord, Jesus Christ. Literally at the same time, we had a separate youth group where a bunch of, not just myself, but a bunch of my friends would go learn how to break dance from this actual individual youth leader. One night after youth group on a Wednesday beautiful night, we get out around like 9:30 o'clock. 9:30 o'clock? Is that a thing? Yeah. It's a thing now. 9:30 p.m. o'clock, we go train, and I'm not gonna give names, but I know if this man is watching this, he's probably like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yep, I'm putting it out there. What happened at this special little session after the youth group was his son, who's younger than me by like 4 or 5 years, he called me out in this battle, right? And I thought it'd be funny and entertaining because there's a bunch of people there to do the routines that I learned from his dad, which is the youth leader, the things that he taught me to use it against his son in these battles just for fun. And everybody's enjoying it, right? Everybody's having a good time. It wasn't that big of a deal until the youth leader came over and literally elbowed me right in my jaw. Right when this happened, I was like, what is happening? And I think during that moment, I had literally thought to myself, okay, we just got out of youth group. This grown man, I'm 15, got upset because I was battling his son, making everybody laugh, and he came up to me and elbowed me in my jaw. And that's like what happened. When you get in these moments where people are like, I guess, beating your ass, when you get these moments, everything slows down, and like you're kind of thinking and like, what's happening? So as he's elbowing me in my face, I'm thinking, we just got out of church. And then I see his knee and is aiming for my groin, and as he's hitting me in my pee-pee, I'm thinking, we just got out of church. So he elbows me in the face, knees me in my pee-pee hole, and then backs off. He's like, so what? What you gonna do now, huh? What you gonna do now? Like, you wanna battle somebody? Why don't you battle someone for real? And I'm like thinking, you're 38 and a half years old. I'm 15. We're having a good time. You just basically beat me, literally, in front of our youth group. Like, what is wrong with you? And right away, I'm 15, and I'm technically the same height as I've always been. Short, little stubby, little pale, little ashy. Anyways, yeah, so right when he backed off and stuff, I had two bigger homies, and they stood up. They started getting all crazy with our youth leader. So he went from like, yo, you want to battle? Why don't you battle someone like me? And then they stepped up and they're like, yo, you want to take this outside? Like, we're all grown men here. We can do this. And then I was thinking, you're 15. You're not a grown man. And honestly, he'll probably knock you out too. I was thinking that. But so me, I felt like at this moment in time, I was like, okay, this has already happened. And I stopped everything. And I remember saying, like, guys, we can't do this. He also had a history of beating up some of my other friends. To be completely honest, later in the next couple years, I seen him choke the shit out of a lot of my other friends. So like, this is a bad news, and it's not the greatest representation of Jesus Christ. I know that. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm basically saying that, okay, if you want to protect your son because he's battling and people are laughing, I get it. But there's a better way of going about it than trying to elbow me in my jaw and kick me in my dick. So what I want to tell you guys, that if you ever find yourselves in a situation where someone's trying to bring hate towards you or something abusive of that nature, stand back and look at it from a third person's perspective and realize, don't lower to their level. We never went back to this place again, probably because we just get our ass beat again. And I don't like that. It kind of hurt. Much love to you guys. Shout out to all the Dominators, and I'll see you guys in the next story time.
You mean like this?